What fruit are you producing? Seriously, what are you producing with your hands, with your mouth, with what you're doing day to day? Jesus talks about this in Luke 6:44 and 6:45. This has been such a challenge for me lately. I have been struggling with an abundance mindset, recognizing that Yahweh, the creator of everything, is literally my Father, has created me with a design intent and a purpose on this earth that only I can serve. And I found that I have been landing in places where I'm feeling like everything's just pulling from me and taking away from me. And yeah, life is hard, but there's something off with my perspective when I'm not seeing what God is doing in all these things. In Luke 6:44, Jesus says, "A tree is identified by its fruit. Figs are never gathered from thorn bushes, and grapes not picked from bramble bushes." And then down in 45, he says, "What you say flows from what is in your heart." Or another verse says, "Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." So what's coming out is what's existing. So if you're like me and you're from Buffalo, New York, and you are a spitfire when it comes to sarcasm, and it's just how you do things, there is a root there that is speaking that out. And it may be from where you're from, and it may be part of who you are, but what if that seed is not good seed? I want to encourage you this morning to approach this day with an abundance mindset. If your bank account's hitting the negative, I get it. I've been there many times. I can't even tell you how many times I've overdrafted my account. If you're not sure what the future holds and you're praying but you don't feel like the Lord is speaking, I've been there and I know what that feels like. Focus on abundance with your words. Focus on gratitude and blessing. Jesus taught so much about how when we speak, our words have power and authority. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. It's so important. One of the most important principles of the Christian walk is to start to recognize that what flows out of our mouth is coming into other people's ears and is creating stories and identities and patterns. And it's not manifestation, it's the word of God. We are stewards of everything that He's given us. And what we say creates things in people's minds and in their hearts. So we need to lead with love and lead with a mindset of abundance and see that God is Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, the great provider. We can trust Him. Even when it doesn't make sense, we need to learn to trust Him because He will bring us through and reveal what the lessons were actually all about.